Tonight, we're digging deeper into reports of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein found injured and in the fetal position inside his jail cell. He is currently being held in a federal New York prison. Contact 5's crime investigator Maris Badcock joins us now live about the next steps in this investigation. Maris?
Kelly, trained investigators will look into whether this was a suicide attempt, an attack on his life, or if this was a ploy to get into another facility.
Found semi-unconscious in the fetal position inside his cell, convicted sex offender and part-time Palm Beacher Jeffrey Epstein is now on suicide watch at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Manhattan, according to NBC News sources.
Yes, it got him out of that cell, but it put him in another cell where he's being watched literally one-on-one, 24/7.
Yvonne Bazerman, a retired federal psychologist from the Federal Bureau of Prisons, was once the head psychologist at the New York prison where Epstein is currently being held.
So it's pretty much going from bad to worse.
According to the reports, Epstein had bruises around his neck, and investigators questioned a convicted murderer in Epstein's unit about his possible involvement. Bazerman isn't investigating Epstein's case, but she said, in her experience, access to Epstein would have been difficult.
If you're in protective custody, nobody can get to you as far as another inmate. He's high profile, everybody knows about him, and being a pedophile is not a good thing also in a prison setting.
Epstein is currently facing federal sex trafficking charges and was recently denied bail by a federal judge.
Now, Bazerman says, based on her experience, that Epstein would have been evaluated for suicide watch as soon as he was booked into the facility a few weeks ago. She says psychologists are on high alert for all inmates, regardless of that initial assessment, since suicide attempts, depression, and anxiety aren't necessarily uncommon in that setting. I'm Maris Badcock, WPTV News Channel 5.